Hello everybody, welcome back to another Xplane video. Today we're going to be flying from Charlotte to Atlanta in an A330 with the American Airlines livery, as you can see. I've set the conditions to a bit stormy here, as you can see. Thought it'd give us a little bit more of be a little more interesting, give us a little bit more of a challenge. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in here and go ahead and get started. I've gone ahead and gotten most of the cockpit preparation before start. Checklist items done here. Got some of the main power on, but we need to run through the rest here. So mainly we need to go through and do the flight management computer. All right, let's make sure all this is good for now. Yeah, all right. Let's go ahead and set this to navigation. Oops. There we go. We can go ahead and turn on the batteries, fuel pumps, master switch to the APU. We don't need to turn the APU on quite yet. Not until we are done with the flight management computer and we're thinking about getting a pushback. Okay, let's see. So, let's go ahead and hop in here. I have my company route in, so it should be Kilo Charlie Lima Tango Kilo Alpha Tango Lima, I believe. Give it a second. It's thinking about it. Taking a little longer than normal. There we go. Okay, flight plan reading okay. Go ahead and tell it to align our IRS. And type in our call sign and a cost index, which really doesn't matter since we're not flying with a company. And according to SimBrief, we want a cruise altitude of 320. Let's go ahead and scroll to our next page. Go ahead and sign in our block fuel and our zero fuel weight. And we can go ahead and go to our performance page and tell it we're going to do a flaps 1 and a 2 degrees up trim. And today we're going to be doing a flex temperature of about 45. Alright, so that should allow us to set our rotate speeds, our V speeds. That should be good. We can go ahead and hop on into our flight plan here and assign us a runway for departure, which we're going to be doing 18C through Bob 5, I believe. Yeah, I believe that's right. We'll check here. We'll do no transition. We'll insert that into the flight plan. Clear the discontinuity. And clear this discontinuity as well. Oops. Keep scrolling down, and we're going to be arriving on runway 09 left, I believe is what it is. Yeah, here we are, ILS 09 left, and we will be arriving through a star of... I believe it's dirty. I think it's this one. I'm using a flight plan from FlightAware, so the real flight from Atlanta to Charlotte. Not the real plane, of course. This is a much larger plane than needed, but I like flying it, so. And this isn't all about being realistic when it comes to the plane you're flying anyways. So if I am correct here, I believe that's all ready. Cockpit preparation is done. Gear pins and covers are removed. Signs are on. ADIRS is set to navigation. Fuel quantity is 26,000 kilograms. Takeoff data is set. The barometer reference, need to get that here. It's A3025. 3025 set. Windows and doors are not closed. We'll go ahead and allow that here. keep those on. We can go ahead and tell these to drive away. I believe I did this one and these. They should all start driving away now. Yep, you can see them folding up, getting out of here. Wait for him to leave. We'll go ahead and start our APU. Wait for the APU to become available. You'll see it right here pop up and say APU avail. We're still waiting for the IRS to align, so while we're waiting for all that to start up, we'll go ahead and go into our better pushback mod here and plan our pushback to 18 center, which is right over here. You can see right there. So we'll be doing a pushback nose left today. Gonna line us up right on the taxi line. There we go. Accept plan.
Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Let's see here. So our flight plan out of Charlotte looks pretty good. Don't have any major storm cells right there. Alright, so let's see, APU is available. So we'll go ahead and disconnect the GPU, disconnect the chocks. Everything looks good to me. Windows and doors are closed. We'll go ahead and check in. Where is it? There it is, doors. All green. And we're still waiting for the IRS to align here. So while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and set our autopilot information. I'm going to go with the departing speed of 235 knots and an altitude of 32,000 feet. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and set our flaps to 1 and arm our spoilers. Why'd they call? I don't know. Oh, there we go.
May I ask you to set a lower temperature? The doors are armed.
Thank you. Alright, everything looks good up here. Yep. All good. Alright, so we're still waiting for our IRS to align here. Everything looks to me as it's good. Go ahead and turn on the beacon to to notify everybody we're about to start our engine, set our strobe to auto. Our navigation logo can come on. And we'll leave the wing off. That needs to come on once we're about to taxi. But it looks good to me. Everything looks fine. We will go ahead and send off the
park brake off, park brake on.
Go ahead and send off the gate there. I didn't want his noise. I like the noise. There we go. Just makes it feel a little more realistic. So that's backing up now. So you can see it's separated from the aircraft fuselage. Doors all appear to be closed. IRS aligning in 1 minute. We'll go ahead and allow him to come. It should take him about a minute to get over here. Alright. We'll go ahead and turn on our windshield wipers. Well, that's stupid. Apparently I don't need that. Turn on the other one. We'll just leave it off, I guess. It all looks good. Set this to 20 miles is fine.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Set parking brake.
Parking brake is set. I got an insignia number pad to change my views, like you can assign your views to the number pad. It's weird though because my 3, 6, and 9 don't work. They sometimes work. Like it's weird. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to get a new one, I guess. It's out of the exchange date. I actually got it a few months or
So connected and bypass
maybe
service.
maybe 2
Release
months ago.
parking brake.
Park brake off.
Maybe 2 months
Start
ago.
pushback and you may start engines.
But yeah, it seems to not be working. It's weird.
Starting engine 2.
All right, you can see our PSI is starting up or is rising. Our oil level is rising. Exhaust gas temperature is not rising quite yet, and one is rising. Should start seeing that go up. Here we go. Yep. Alright, and that should shift around here. Alright, looks like our IRS is good now. Alright, so it looks like our engine number 2 is stable, so we can go ahead and turn off the APU. Alright, engine 1 or engine 2, still waiting for it to spool up a little bit more, so waiting for that to stabilize a bit. Alright, looks good to me.
Starting engine 1.
Alright, check. And let that start to build up some pressure here.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Park brake on.
Parking brake is set. Turn on
Disconnecting
our
and
auto brake.
standby.
Brake fan can come on. That's just in case we have to stop on runway.
After start checklist.
Alright, looks like our engine 2 is stable. We can set that to normal. Go ahead and wait for him to get out of the way, then turn on our taxi lights. We'll go ahead and turn off the packs. Why can I not find them? Am I blind? Ha, down here. Of course, air. Duh. Okay, let's see. So everything looks good to me. We'll go ahead and turn on our strobe light. Wing lights can come on. Runway turn-off lights can come on.
Hose disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. Well, see you next time and have a
Oh,
nice
that's
flight.
interesting. I thought the runway turn-off lights were like over here. Interesting. Alright. Looks like we're good to turn on our taxi lights. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, that's what it is. The turn-off lights are on the nose and they shine off to the sides. The taxi lights are the ones right here. That's what it is. Okay. So everything looks good to me. So we'll go ahead and do our flight control check.
Full down. Check. Full up. Check. Full right. Check. Full left. Check. Pedal full left. Check. Pedal full right. Check. Flight control check completed.
Alright, we'll go ahead and advise the crew.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
Not sure why the engine start selector says it's not as required. Whatever. So we're good to go. We're just going to taxi. No, nope, nope, nope. Always forget to turn that off. I still need to delete that. Or at least move it out of the Xplane folder.
Park brake off.
Alright. Seriously?
Passengers are wearing. Cabin is ready for takeoff.
Okay.
Oops. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the screen.
Approaching 1-8 center. On runway 1-8 center.
A little bit of crosswind to the left or the right there. No big deal.
100 knots.
Checked. Whoa.
V1.
Rotate. Positive climb. Gear up.
Gear up. Alright, we're getting a little bit of turbulence here. Quite a bit of nose up. Quite a bit of nose up. It's fine, we're good. Start making a right hand turn here. Get a little more power here. A little nose down. This is kind of tough, so I'm trying to concentrate a bit here. Quite a bit of turbulence.
Flaps 0.
I want to get us kind of into a bit smoother flight here. Alright, 5,000 feet, 6,000 feet, sorry. Looking good. Let's give us a bit of nose down. Alright. Feeling a bit more stable here. We'll go ahead and turn on autopilot.
Autopilot 1, cross check.
And set it to its own speed. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Quite a bit of turbulence. But it looks like we're breaking out of the cloud formation. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn on our packs. And set the barometer
After
to
takeoff
standard.
checklist completed. Standard baro cross-check. Passing flight level 066.
Alright, good. Ooh, it's really fighting the rudder there. Alright. Keep the landing light on until we reach flight level 100. I'm not sure how nice a time lapse is gonna be today. Maybe we'll break out of the clouds and we'll have a bit less turbulence. I'm not sure. But we will see. We'll see once we get up there. Let's see, so I'll just stay here, wait until this gets to 10,000 feet, and then we'll turn off the landing lights, but I'm going to leave on the seatbelt signs because of how bad the turbulence is. Look at that, real rough. Need to keep an eye on the situation. Go ahead and set our speed brakes disarmed. Autopilot is good. I mean, everything's looking fine here. Our lights are good. Then turn off the wing light. Alright, passing flight level 100. Turn off the landing lights. Should speed up now. Should see the speed increasing. Ooh, we got a bit of a storm cell over there. I might have to. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Let me just increase here. Oh, we're good. We're good. Ooh, we might have a. Alright, we might go through a bit of a patch of turbulence here. A Kilo Golf Mike uniform. You can see the red storm cell right there. Our top of climb is not. I'm not sure if I like this flight level. I might decrease it to flight level 300. That looks better. At least we'll have about 20 miles or so of a little over 20 miles of cruise altitude. Are we at? We're at climb. Good. Okay. I don't want to be at optimal climb. Let's check our reference here. See, we're a little bit below what we should be. Why did that? Interesting. Alright, let's see. Landing lights are off, beacon is still on, nav and logo are on, strobe lights on, seatbelt will stay on. Not broken out of the clouds yet. I'm just curious, let me see, what did I set the clouds to? Ooh, 20,000, alright, so hopefully we'll break out at 20,000. And if we don't, then we'll have a bit of a problem. So let's see, at Debbie, we should be at flight level 243. Not thinking we're going to hit that. Yeah, we're way too low here. I might go ahead and set our altitude, our flight level a little bit lower even. 280. Just to give us, really, I mean, I wouldn't care, honestly, but I just want to give us a good distance to get a time lapse in. Still got quite a bit of turbulence going on though. I feel bad for the passengers. Real bad for the passengers. If I had to experience that kind of turbulence, I mean, I'd be wanting to throw up right now. I actually, I actually tried this yesterday. I tried this flight already. I was recording and everything was going fine, and then I took off, and apparently I set the winds just a little too high. Right now they're at I think 15 knots. This is wrong. Don't pay attention to it. They're at 15 knots with 5 knot gusts. I had it at like 30 knots with 5 knot gusts, which was just a little bit. I mean, it's below the operating. I believe the operating limit for this aircraft is 40 knots. 40 knots, I believe, is the maximum operating conditions. So it wasn't above that, but I do feel like it was out of my. Oh look, we did break through. Nice. But I do feel like it was out of my expertise. Um, so the plane actually went perpendicular to the ground, and I was able to recover it. But after that, I was like, oh my god, I need to adjust this. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to be able to handle this. But luckily, I did okay with this one. It was a bit bumpy, but I mean that's to be expected with going through this large amount of turbulence. Um, So yeah, I guess I'll do another time lapse here. It's really nice looking at the clouds. That's really pretty actually. So yeah, I'll definitely do another time lapse here. I'm gonna leave the seatbelt sign on. Um, I'm also gonna try and yeah, I'll leave the seatbelt sign on just for the passengers because it's a bit bumpy. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the time lapse like always. I don't know what music I'll pick. Hopefully it'll be something nice. And then I will get back with you at probably the top of descent today because we're almost at the top of climb. Even though it's not actually at the top of climb, we still got like 7,000 feet to go. But hopefully we'll stay at a nice climb right here. But yeah, I'll get back with you all once we're at the top of climb.
Imagine, if you will, sitting down to your morning coffee, turning on your home computer to read the day's newspaper. Well, it's not as far-fetched as it may seem. In fact, both local San Francisco papers are investing a lot of money to try and get a service just like that started. Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.
San Francisco Examiner. These editors are programming today's copy of the paper into that same Ohio computer. When the telephone connection between these two terminals is made, the newest form of electronic journalism lights up Mr. Howard.
Altimeter setting.
Alright, so it looks like we have entered back into the death clouds. We'll see what happens with that. We're a little low here, but that'll be fine. That should be fine. We're on optimal descent still, so it's keeping us at 279. We are experiencing some turbulence again, and you can see that this would not have been very good time-lapse material, so I decided it would be best just to chime you all back into what's happening here. I'll go ahead and let you know I've updated this, so here's our current METAR info, as well as I've auto-tuned the radios to be 110.5, which is incorrect. I'll auto-tune that again. Oh no, never mind, I'm lying. Here we go. ILS 110.5 with ILS standby 109.35, which is correct. That is for runway 09 left in Atlanta. You can see that we look to have a relatively smooth flight here. We can go ahead and zoom out. Ooh, whoa. We can go ahead and zoom out a bit here, and well, that's already at 80. 160, we got quite a bit more to go. Wait. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. That's fine. It's fine. We're good. It'll sort itself out. Let's see. So, yeah, we've got a smooth flight for the rest of the way here. Atlanta's right here. No, sorry, Atlanta's a little off the screen still. Let's see. There you go. Atlanta's right there. So we're gonna fly around and fly in on the, I believe it was the Dirty. Yeah. It doesn't have our. Let's see here. Let's reset our star. So we're gonna be flying in ILS 09 through Dirty 2. And we'll return. Oops, hold on. Dirty 2, no via, no transition, and we'll insert that. Alright, there we go. Now it's going to fly us the correct path. Alright. Wait, what? Oh my god. I didn't set this. Oh my god. That's what oh my god. Okay, let's level off here at 13,000 feet. This is garbage. I forgot to set this. Oh my god. I forgot to set this star. While we were sitting at the gate, I forgot to set the star. I feel like a right idiot right now. I feel like a serious idiot. Yep. That is quite embarrassing. But no worse than what I've done. So that's why the top of the altitude level here was so short, because it was trying to take us back down, and that's why it didn't care as much whenever I messed up the when I kept it off course here, because I hadn't set the star. So now you can see our top of descent should have been right here. So yeah, to be honest, I'm not really sure what to do. I guess we'll just have to stay here at this flight level and catch back in right here whenever we get back to our correct flight level. God, I feel like such an idiot right now. Yeah. Oh well. Mistakes happen. It's better that I make them in the cockpit of a simulator than a cockpit of a real plane, right? So yeah, that's very interesting. Very stupid on my part. Oh well. Yep, I will check back in with you all once we are where we should be. Alright, so we're coming around our last bend here. So we're going to do a quick 180 and line up the runway at Hotel Romeo Delta right here. So we'll go ahead and start. We're going to be doing an auto landing procedure today, so the plane should land itself. I just don't trust myself in this kind of weather, so that was nice. Very nice. So yeah, we're going to do an auto landing, so we're going to set, I've already got that set up, sorry, so all we need to do is activate the approach button here, and you need, whenever you're doing auto landing, you need to activate autopilot 1 and autopilot 2. It's a bit of a redundant system. So I'm going to go ahead and allow flaps 1 to come down.
Flaps 1.
You can see right here, once we get below that point, we'll need to initiate or lower flaps 2. That's the point that it tells you that it's safe and you're not going to be over speeding. So I'll go ahead and pull out a little bit of spoilers here to get a speed lowered a bit down. I don't know why auto throttle's not working. But yep, you can see the runway right here. That box right there is the runway. You can see Kilo Alpha Tango Lima, which stands for Atlanta Airport. It's its ICAO code. And RW09 left. That's runway 09 left. Alright. So you can see our glide slope here, our diamond, and our VOR diamond right there. Alright, so we're lower than that, so I can go ahead and lower flaps 2.
Flaps 2.
I don't know why that's not...
Autopilot 1, cross-check. Autopilot 1, cross-check.
I don't know why that's not slowing down. Hopefully it'll take care of itself once we're... Okay, once we turn on full auto land. You can see over there the runway. Okay, so now we are starting our turn. We're about to start our turn left or right to line up with the runway, so I'll go ahead and turn on the approach. Which, that means that it's going to start looking for the glide slope and the localizer, which are these two diamonds. This is the glide slope, this is the localizer. It's a beacon at the beginning of the runway, and it's how the plane knows where to guide itself down to. And then once I turn on autopilot 2, that will give the plane complete control to land. So I shouldn't have to put any inputs in until we're on the ground. Once we do get on the ground, however, I will have to activate the reverse thrust and the brakes myself. I've already set the auto brake up here. Let's see, so we're low enough to do flaps 3.
Spoilers retracted. Speed. Speed.
Why are we getting a speed warning? I'm not sure why the auto throttle's not quite working the way that I want it to.
Autopilot 2, cross-check.
Give me auto throttle, please. Okay, so you can see it's caught the localizer here, and we're still waiting for it to catch the glide slope. But we are, however,
Flaps full.
we can go and give flaps full. We are, however, lined up with the runway. We should be able to see it. I believe that's it right there. That doesn't... Oh, no. Here it is. Left, so we're right there. So it's that runway right there. I was like, that's a runway, but that looks awfully off. Or awfully far to the right. So yeah, we're going for that runway right here. Okay, so I'd say once we catch the glide slope, I'll lower the landing gear. Let's see, spoilers, we'll need to arm those. There we go.
Spoilers armed.
Alright, landing config, that'll go away once everything is set. Looking good. Everything's looking good to me. I'll go ahead and advise the cabin crew.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for landing.
Really don't like that it's not doing auto throttles. Right. bit more. There we go. Alright. So our glide slope is coming in here. You can see it's once it catches this yellow line, it should start following it. So I'll go ahead and
Gear
lower the
down.
landing gear. We'll wait for it to have 3 greens. Okay, landing gear's down 3 greens. Landing config, no blue. So we look good. Looks good. Following the glide slope and the localizer here. I'm gonna let it do an auto landing. We'll go ahead and switch over to LS and 10 nautical miles. Alright, and I'll get ready on the reverse thrust and the brakes. And I'll go ahead and 1,000 confirmed, and I'll go ahead and hold the yoke just in case. But you don't want to put in any input, so you just want to have your hand ready to catch the yoke, because if you put in input, it'll cancel all autopilot.
Approaching 09 left.
Looks good. Slow down a bit.
500.
Check.
400.
Check.
Land green checked.
300. 200 above. Minimum.
Continue.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Retard.
Long
5.
landing. Long landing. 10.
Ground
1,000
spoilers.
feet remaining.
Reverse green. Decel. knots.
Alright, there we go. So go ahead and taxi stay on, switch on the APU,
Nice landing, sir.
switch off the weather, go ahead and exit the taxiway down here. Exit the runway, sorry. And turn off our landing.
Need to check, sir, if everything is okay with the lights.
Everything is fine with the lights. Shut up. Alright. Flaps can be retracted.
Flaps 1. Flaps 0. Spoilers
retracted. Wind shear system off.
After landing checklist completed.
Good. Good enough. No, that is too far. Shoot. Well, I don't know what else to do, but this is illegal. Don't do this. Alright.
Park brake on.
Let's see here.
Parking checklist completed.
Okay, let's see. So ADAIRs can go off. Oh, there we go. Lights can come off. Sorry, I forgot to turn off my taxi lights.
Securing the aircraft checklist completed.
Alright, there we go. That's broken. Whatever. Alright, well, I hope you all enjoyed this, video. And I hope to do another one soon. Sorry they're not very frequent. I'm pretty busy with school, but school should be over. I believe my last day of classes is May 8th, so, or my last day of tests rather. Last day of class is next Friday, I believe. So hopefully I'll be able to do a few more this summer. But I'll be in Costa Rica for the later half, so I'm not sure that I'll have time to do them then either. But yeah, I'll hopefully be able to do a little bit more. But I do hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to talk with you all soon. I hope you have a good day.
You up and boom, 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 boom.